Slovenia North Stars 12U girls team playing tonight on a Monday night. Thanksgiving week against Kensington Valley tonight. A rare weekday game. Only one of the season so far for the North Stars. They may get one or two maybe in the second half of the season once they get the league schedule out. There were some difficulties getting these two teams scheduled to line up. So it ended up on a Monday night. Got it? Okay. So we're up here in Brighton, Michigan at the Big B Arena. This arena is shared by both Big B teams and Kensington Valley home ice. Kensington Valley ranked, I think right now they're third. North Stars are eighth right now in the 12U division. Kensington's played a lot more games than the North Stars had as far as division games go. Usually a pretty competitive squad is Kensington Valley. They do not have a triple team, so they have a tier 2 team and a tier 3 team. In boys, that would be the equivalent of a double A and a single A team. North Stars won on Saturday 1-0 against Fox Motors. That brings their win streak to 6 in a row. Beating the Detroit Bulldogs and 4 games at the Silver Six tournament. Camille will be in that. North Stars will come out and start off with Cora at center, Jocelyn at right, and Kai in left, with Emsley on left D and Avery on right D. North Stars missing Zoe tonight. They do have Kai jumping up from the 10U team. Puck is dropped. Cora wins it back to the defense. Avery in the defensive zone. Kept in at the right D. Pops out of the zone over to Kai. Kai brings it up. She gets bodied and it comes loose. Jocelyn goes down. It's in the neutral zone now. Cora knocks it in, but Jocelyn had fallen down, lost her stick, and so it's an offside call. So we'll get a quick line change. Mallory's going to come in now with Hunter on right and Gemma on left. Same D stays. They'll take a neutral zone draw, far side dot in front of the Kensington Vets. 12:39 to go. Looks like they're playing 13-minute periods. Mallory wins the draw. Over to Gemma. Mallory picks it up, skates in, attacks. Who's puck? Good skate work by Kensington Valley. Shutting Mallory off on that drive. Hunter gets there, passes it back to Avery, keeps it in, center on the boards. Kept in at the corner, though. In the offensive zone still. Kensington will clean it out. Mallory gets in there on a backhand, chips it back into the zone. That's good hustle play. Gemma's going to change. Mallory's going to change. Hunter drives in. Gets it to Emsley. Emsley sends it. Deflected off the stick. Goes into the near side wall in the offensive zone. Hunter's going to change quick now. See who's in there now. All right, so they're going to run 2 centers. They've got Cora at center. Now Reagan comes in. Braley comes in. Puck comes to Reagan. Tries to get it to Braley. And goes to the near side wall. Cora comes over to help. Banks it in. Kensington Valley gets it behind the net. Sends it up the board. Kept in. Nice job by Emsley. Keeps it in the zone. Kensington Valley along the far side wall. The blue line. Emsley keeps it in again. Deflects off his stick. Cora got a shot off. And goalie makes a save. First shot on net. Comes out of the zone now. Neutral zone. Emsley's there. Bangs at it. Reagan smacks it back to the right D for Now Kensington Valley picks up the neutral zone. Avery's there and stops the play. That would be an offside call on Kensington Valley. 10:56 to go. Keep checking in. So now we'll take a neutral zone draw. Mallory's out there with Kai and Jocelyn, and the draw is one back to Avery. And Avery sent to the far side board. Kai wasn't able to get there in time. Kensington Valley brings it in into the slot. Shot misses short side by a couple of feet. Michaela and Stella are in there now on defense. Left and right hand. Kensington Valley centers the puck. Bangs off, goes into the far side corner. Kai gets there. Kensington Valley steals it, sends it into the slot, into the corner now. Michaela's there battling. Kai's in there battling now. Mallory comes over. Picked up by Michaela now. She's trying to pass it up to Hunters. Who's out there? Oh, that's Jocelyn. Mallory smacks at it. Jocelyn smacks at it. Kensington Valley will bring it in. They're on the line change, though. Going to drive into the slot. Mallory gets in there. Kensington Valley shoots. Misses short side by a couple of feet. Centering pass. Stella's there. Another centering pass. And kept in by the left D at the blue line. Sent in. Deflects into the corner. Centering pass. Deflects off Michaela. Behind the net now for Kensington Valley. Centering pass. Back to the left D. Shot. Deflects into the corner now. North Stars need to get it out of the zone. Right D sends it into the now in behind the net. Another centering pass from behind the net. Stolen now by the North Stars are there. Matt comes away with it up to Jocelyn. Chips at it. She gets out of the zone. And she overskates it. Kensington Valley comes back away with it. Driving into the center slot. Michaela's there. Swings and misses though. Kensington Valley shot off of Michaela's stick. Goes in behind the net. Mallory passes it up. Can't get it to Hunter. Left D from Kensington Valley. All kinds of pressure for Kensington Valley right now. Kept in with the right D again. The blue line. Hard shot. Misses short side by 3 or 4 feet that time. Michaela sends it up the board. Kensington Valley intercepts it. Another centering pass. Too much pressure right now for the North Stars. Michaela tries to get it up to Kai. Kept in again at the right D. North Stars got to play harder than that. Kensington Valley keeps it in. Shot. Misses. Winger's there. Knocks away again. North Stars getting outplayed right now. Pass comes to the near side board. Right back to the left D. Kensington Valley centering pass. Deflects off Mallory's stick. Can't get it out. Mallory needs a clear. Backhand pass. She'll clear that. That's a good clear. They'll get a line change now. Hunter's still out there. And that'll be an icing call. They won't get that kept out of the zone. So North Stars struggling right now, connecting passes to get it out of the zone and transition up the ice. So 8:19 to go first period. Score 0-0. They'll take the draw in the defensive zone. Far side dot. Cora comes in now with Gemma and Hunter. Hunter on left wing, Gemma on right. Puck goes in behind the net. Puck goes back in the other corner now. Centering pass back to Hunter. Hunter tries to get it up to Gemma. Gemma calls for it. That's a good play. Hunter smacks it in. That'll go deep. No icing. They need to attack the puck. Cora's out there. Pass up to the left winger. Avery gets there, sends it in deep. Good job by Hunter. Stole the puck away off the far side board. Then driven up now by Kensington Valley. Deep. Good defense by Avery. Now over to Cora. Cora passes herself off the board. Kensington Valley almost steals it off the referee's leg. Kensington Valley centering pass. Smacked off the player in the center. Right back again. Shot. Deflects off of Avery's skate. At the blue line. Kept in. Braley's out there. Reagan, let's see if Reagan's out there. Nope, not yet. Hunter's still out there. And it's going to be a clear out of the zone. That's a good clear. Hunter needs to change. Reagan's going to come on. Braley's in there now. She's working along the far wall. Kensington Valley will steal it, come back in. Kensington Valley sends it in deep. Centering pass. Right to the left D shot. Camille makes the save. Mallory comes over along the wall. but gets it to Braley. Braley can't do anything with it. Backhand for Mallory up to Braley. Battle along the wall now. 2-on-2 battle. Now Emsley comes over. It's a 3-on-2. Gets right back to the right deep for Kensington Valley. Shot misses wide side by 6 feet. Goes to the near side wall. And Kensington Valley cleared it out of their own zone. Defense makes a change. That's still a live puck because Kensington cleared it. And it's loose in the zone. Kensington Valley left winger picks it up, skates it out of the zone. Pressure by Reagan. Smacks at it. Off of Reagan's stick. Now back to Michaela. Swings and misses. Kensington Valley steals it. Michaela recovers. Comes back. It's on her backhand. Off the wall. Up to Kai now. Kai's in there. Loose puck. Centered. Now to Stella. Stella's going to drive it up. She didn't get out quick enough. And she does this time. Back to the red line. Pass up to Kai. Kai makes a move. Mallory gets there. Backhand pass up to Kai. Jocelyn's out there now on right wing. Kai on left wing. Couple of real fast skaters for Kensington Valley. Sends hard. Camille makes the save. The loose puck. Michaela goes down. 2-on-2 battle in the corner. Far side for the North Stars. Michaela intercepts the center pass. Sends her on the wall. Now to Jocelyn. On her stick. Can't get her away. Now Stella up the wall. Kept in and pops out of the zone. That'll be offside. All Kensington Valley right now in the offensive zone. 4:56 to go. Score 0-0. First period still. Get a line change. Gemma's out there. Hunter's out there on right. Gemma on left. Cora will take the draw. Neutral zone. Right outside the blue line. And down the near side wall. Kensington Valley sends it. Bounces off the skate. Now to Michaela. She misses it with her backhand. Picked up by Cora. Tries to pass it up to Hunter. Deflects off Hunter's stick. Gets it out of the zone. And Gemma's there with the pressure. Picked up by the defense. Gemma's there. Good steal by Gemma. Smacked it into the offensive zone. North Stars need to attack it. All three attack it. Go to the goal line, though. And it comes out. Now it's at the red line. Oh, no call by the referees on the trip. Centering pass. Kensington Valley deep in the zone. Backhand pass. Back to the lefty. Shot. Deflects. And in. Well, there was so much pressure by Kensington Valley. That was the odds when percentages were high that a puck was going to sneak in there. And it finally did. So that'll put Kensington Valley up 1-0 with 4:05 to go. 4:05 to go, 1-0 Kensington Valley. So we'll get a change. Mallory comes in. Braley and Reagan on. Mallory wins it back to Avery. Avery sends it to the side. Up to Mallory. She chips it in. Goes deep in the zone. Skates in to attack it. Pass up to the left wing. And it chips out to the blue line. Kept in by Avery. Over the sidewall now. Far side. Braley gets a forehand on it. Whacks at it. KV's there, though. And it'll come out of the zone. Left winger. Picks it up. Mallory quick change now. Cora back in. Gets past Braley. Attacked by Cora. Gets past Cora. Oh, boy. Probably should have been a call there on the North Stars. Little elbow into the boards there. Over to Avery. Wide side puck. Winger's not wide enough. Send in deep. And that's no icing there. Braley's going to change. KV right winger. Going to bring it into the zone. Into the slot. Off of Camille. Goes into the near side corner. Jocelyn's there. Can't get to it. Save Camille. And over to Emsley. Kensington Valley with all kinds of pressure now. Emsley was behind the puck, behind the net, on her forehand. Pass off the wall. And right to the lefty. Comes out of the zone now. So one forward now for KV. As KV was making a line change, one stayed out. Spacing for North Star is not the best right now. Battle for Jocelyn. Send him behind the net. Avery off the wall over to Kai. Kai gets it. Nope, she can't get it. And the D. Right D sends it. Pass right back to the left D from Avery or Ramsey. I'm not sure who said that. Jocelyn's going to change. Oh, no. And comes out. Mallory's back in now. Jocelyn's going to change. Hunter back in. Now over the Kai. She couldn't collect it. Off her stick. Back to the right D for KB. Cross-side pass. Mallory gets stick on it. Now over to Hunter. Hunter's going to drive it up the wall. Kai is going to come off. And Hunter gets it stolen from KB. And goes to the wide side, far side board now. Backhand pass now from Michaela up to Gemma. Gemma's in. Battle along the wall. Mallory Pat gets over there, digs it out, passes it back to Michaela. Michaela off the wall, pass, glancing pass off the board. Tough one to catch. And goes in behind the net. Michaela gets there on her backhand, chips it up the wall. Now to Gemma. Loose. Kept in by KV. Up to Hunter now. She's going to get in the zone. And there's a shot on net. Trickles in. Goalie gets a glove on it. And we'll get a whistle. 54 seconds to go in the first period. 56.4 seconds to go, first period. We'll get a line change. Cora comes in with Reagan and Braley. Reagan on right, Braley on left, with Michaela and Stella on defense. Cora wins it back, but KV intercepts. KV brings it out now at the red line. Cora with the pressure. Down the board now, into the defensive zone. Michaela picks it up, sends it around the board. Over to Reagan on their side board. KV's, though, knock it back in deeper into the zone. Now to Stella. Sends it around the board. Up to Braley. KV kicks it back in. Sends it in deep. 30 seconds to go in the first period. Now to battle, loose puck. KV. Now Stella's there. Cora comes over. She'll come away with it. 15 seconds to go. Pass her on the board up to Reagan. Loose. Now Reagan will come away with it. Good back check, though, by KV. Knocks it free. Loose in the neutral zone. Reagan smacks at it. Over to Braley. And that will be the end of the first period. Score 1-0 KV. .13 on the clock. The speed of the roster of Kensington Valley right now is by far more than what the North Stars have been used to their last several games. The North Stars struggling a little bit adapting to the higher speed of the game. So this will be the last game for a couple of weeks for the North Stars. I think the next couple of games for them are December 6th and December 7th. December 6th game is a game at Huntington Center. So that'll be fun for the girls. I think we'll get a line change. Mallory come back in at center with Gemma on left and Hunter on right. And Avery and Emsley back on defense. Right and left with Carol back in net. And a puck gets dropped. Mallory wins it back. Pass off the wall from Avery over to Hunter. And KV knocks it away and steals it. North Stars get back on side. And now it might be a 2-on-1 going the other way. Good pressure by Emily. Still in the defensive zone, though. And kicked up to the red line and kept in by the D. Now Banks smacks off of Hunter. Now to the left winger. Sends it on net. Camille takes her stick and shoves it to the corner. Centering pass. All the North Stars swing and miss at it. Near side wall. or far side wall. Hunter sends it right to the KV player in the center slot. Right D gets there. Mallory gets there now through the zone into the offensive zone. Mallory chases it down. 4 KV players. Hunter skates in there. Good job by Hunter getting there with the pressure. Both defense come over the near side wall. And KV comes away with it. Left winger skates it in. Avery knocks it free. Avery steals it. Mallory changes. Pass up to Hunter. Stolen by KV. Send it back in deep. Now to Emsley behind the net on forehand. Tries to pass up to the forward. Too hard. Bouncing pass. Hunter's going to change. And Emsley is going to clear it out of the puck. Jocelyn comes in now with Kai. Pressure by Kai. Up to the right winger for KV, though, still in the neutral zone. Back over to the right G, trickles in the zone. North Star struggling with puck control for sure tonight. Avery bounce off the wall, try to get it to Jocelyn. And KV's there. 3 players there. Now 4 players. They're not spaced out very well. 36 is a quick skater. She gets it and brings it up the far side wall. Avery's there, though. She powers out of it. She's going to skate it up. KV's on a line change. She's going to drive it up. No one's with her, though. And centering pass to nobody. She didn't look. Jocelyn there. Red line. Mallory comes in. Smacks it in deep. Now she's going to chase after it. Coach is calling for Jocelyn to come off the ice. And Jocelyn sends it to the far wall. Mallory gets there. Smacks it toward the net. Now to Gemma. Gemma tries to make a move. Bounces off the back of the net. KV steals it. 10 minutes to go. North Stars have 6 players on the ice. Referees did not see it. Should have been a penalty. Now Brayley's over there on the wrong side of the ice. And it passes over to her side. Michaela overskate a little bit. Good stick work by Michaela, though. She recovers and gets it out of the zone. And the KV will be offside. 9:27 to go. Second period, score 1-0. And we'll get a line change. Mallory comes off. Rayleigh off. Reagan off. Let's see who comes back on. Jocelyn comes back on. Hunter comes back on. Hunter was going to take a draw here. I mean, not Hunter. I said the wrong word. Jocelyn. KV wins the draw. Sends it on net. It trickles. Camille didn't get a whistle, so she pulled her glove off and realized that was not a good idea. So she puts her glove back on it. They finally get a whistle. KV wins the draw. Left D shoots it. Deflects. Left winger shoots it. Saved by Camille. Now to Gemma. Loose along the near side wall. Emsley's there. Gemma's there. 2-on-2 pin puck battle. Right D comes over for KV to help. Centering pass off the side of the net. Jocelyn tries to clear it. Intercepted by KV. KV comes away with it now. Shot. It goes through the slot. All right, 2 KV players are going to change. Cross ice pass. Gemma's in too tight. But it bounces off of her, and KV will steal it. Come back out to the red line now to Emsley. DDD pass. Over to Avery. Off the wall to Hunter. Backhand chip pass. Tries to get it to Kai. And the D sends it into the corner. Mallory's back in there now. Hey, oh, boy. All the North Stars on the same side of the ice. Emsley whacks that with... It's in the feet now. Right in the Cora. Cora gets to it. Sends it to the near side wall. Nice play by Kai. So back to um, Emsley, centered into slot. KB is going to come away with it. I think Mallory's now playing right wing, and KB will come with it. Nice centering pass that flicks off the stick. Picked up by Emsley. Backhand pass up the wall. Mallory going to chase after it. She's starting to get tired legs. Up to the left winger. And stolen by Emsley. There was a wide open right side winger. Mallory pokes at it, knocks it free. She's going to get there looking for somebody to pass to. Stop, changing direction. Centering pass. North Stars did not communicate and did not get good. Mallory shoots it. It's on net. Goalie's got to make a save. KV, left D, picks it up. Stolen by Jocelyn. Jocelyn playing center right now. Shot. Good shot by Jocelyn. KV's got to make a save. 6:56 to go. Cross-ice pass. Now to the blue line. Now to the neutral zone. Now to the red line. Centering pass. Stella gets sick on it. Goes to the back wall. She goes down. Jocelyn's there to help. Center. And that will come just out of the zone. Good clear by Michaela. I think that was Michaela. Right D picks it up for KV. Deflected puck. No icing as that was deflected by Braley. Now back to Michaela. Around the board. Far side wall. Reagan needs to attack it. She goes down. Now Stella's there. Behind the net. She's under pressure. Stolen by the right winger. Now to Braley. He passes it right to the right D for KV. It's off of Michaela's stick. Into the corner. Up the wall. Winger's not there. Swing and a miss. Jocelyn banks it off the wall. Still in the zone. Braley knocks down a KV player. No call. And it finally gets out of the zone by Jocelyn. Sent back in deep. And we'll get a line change. All right. So Stella's working in the corner. Two KV players steal it. Centering pass. Trickles off a stick right through the slot. Now backhand. All kinds of pressure again from KV. Stolen by KV. Backhand centering pass. Shot. Oh, great save. And comes out. Reagan's able to get it back out. KV dumps it back in. Another missed call, looked like to me by the North Star, by the referees. Probably should have been another penalty on 8 red. Up to Reagan. Tries to pass it up. Stolen by Kensington Valley. Cora back in now at center. Kensington Valley comes straight up the ice. Gemma goes down. Cora goes down. Hunter back in now. Hunter's working hard to chase after it. Cut through the slot. Shot. And score. That was a short side shot on the ice. Never got off the ice. That'll make the score 2-0. Camille had overcommitted on a kick slide and went all the way across to the far side post, and the shot came short side. 4:41 to go in the second period. Score is 2-0 KV. Hunter on right wing and Jim on left wing. Mallory will take the draw. Wins it back to Stella. Stella and Michaela still in there. Now picked up by Mallory. Mallory makes a move. Going to get in there. Shot. Goes right through the slot. Now to Gemma. Hunter's on the other side of the ice. He escapes to the under pressure by Mallory. Passed up at the blue line. Gemma comes off. Kai comes on. KV drives down the ice again. It's onside. Centering pass. And Mallory can't get it out. Not hard enough. Back to Michaela behind the net. Up the board to Hunter. Hunter struggles with a backhand pass blind right to the forward in the slot. Picked up by Mallory now. She's trying to get it out. She needs to get it out. 2 KV players there. Now to Stella. Still in there. Backhand. Who's that? Kai in there now? KV. Center. Right through the slot. Now the Hunter. KV with tons and tons of pressure. Everywhere the puck goes, there's 2 KV players there. Bounce through the slot. Shot. Oh, missed short side. Now to Michaela. Up to Hunter. Good pressure by KV again. Mallory gets it stolen. North Star's really struggling with the pressure that KV has on them right now. Michaela's there. Pressure by KV again. Centering pass. Loose. Camille gets there. 3 minutes to go, second period. North Star's down 2-0. We'll get a line change. All right, let's see who we got coming out here. Jocelyn comes out. Should be on the right wing. Cora's going to take the draw. Rayleigh confused on where she's supposed to go. Cora wins the draw. Back to Avery. Avery tries to get up to Jocelyn. Too much pressure right now by Kensington Valley. Drives it in. Through the slot. Now over to Emsley. Passes it up. Right to the right D for KV. In the neutral zone. Picked up by Cora. Now it's loose. Into the near side corner now. Emsley's there. And behind the net. Loose. And it cleared by Braley. That will not be icing, I don't believe. Braley's going to chase after a good hustle by Braley. Jocelyn's there with the pressure. She stops and goes backwards instead of pressuring. And that will be offside. 2:12 to go. Second period. North Stars down, losing 2-0. And so there'll be a neutral zone draw, far side dot in front of the North Star bench. Mallory will take the draw with Gemma on left and Reagan on right. Wins it back to Avery. Avery sends it to the near side wall to Gemma. Uh, Soft backhand pass, doesn't get it in. KV. Mallory swings that center, drives it in. Inside the net, found to Mallory. She's got in behind the net, looking to make a pass to somebody off the wall. Right back to the right D, bounces off the wall. Now back to Emsley. She'll get it out of the zone. If Mallory skates, nope, Gemma can't overskates it at the red line. Avery's there. Oh, now it's a 2-on-1. Kensington Valley centering pass. Shot. Glove save by Camille. That's an outstanding goalie save by Camille. That shooter had all the room in the world and shot it over the shoulder right into the glove. Great job by Camille. 1:21 to go in the second. And so Kai comes in, Cora comes in, Hunter's in there. D pass to the left D. Send it deep. Now behind the goal line. Backhand pass in the slot. And now back into the corner. Kai is there on her backhand. Back to the left D. Send it back in deep. Now going behind the net. Avery will pick it up. It's on her forehand. She's under pressure. It'll trickle past Hunter down the ice. It should not be icing. It won't be. North Stars need to pressure it. Gets past both Hunter and Cora. Up to the winger. Cross-ice pass. Kai is there. She'll get it out. Good job by Kai that time off the wall. That's a good play. Just too hard, though. Back to the D, who is helping out. Pressure by Hunter. That's good pressure. 30 seconds to go in the second. Left winger brings it in. Cross-ice pass. Bangs loose. And to Emsley. Emsley goes down, though. Cora's back to help her. It's loose. Smacked into the side wall there. Emsley gets there. She'll clear the zone. That's good. 15 seconds left. And D pass. Back over to the right D to lefty. Lefty's going to drive it in. Shot. Trickling pass. Shots on net. Camille makes the save. Off the wall. And that'll come out of zone. And that'll end the second period. So North Stars gave up one goal in the first period, gave up one goal in the second period. They're hanging in there the best they can. Really, KV's whole roster is pretty competitive. So Coach John will have some words for the girls here. Camille did a nice job there, made some good saves. So one more 13-minute period here. With the North Stars down 2-0. Let's see if they can mount a comeback here. Now, North Stars beat the Detroit Bulldogs, and I was told before the game that the Bulldogs actually tied Kensington Valley earlier in the season. So we're getting ready to go in the third period. Mallory starts at center, and KV smacks it back to Stella, who sends it up the wall. And KV is going to come away, and now it's a 3-on-2. Gemma's out there. Hunter's out there. Goes into the wall. Gemma gets it tied up. Mallory with the pressure, knocks it free. Tries the center on the corner. She gets it. Goes down, though. Michaela there. Oh, good stick work by Stella that time. The right D comes over. Loose puck. Nice job by Stella. Up to, well, Gemma can't get it out. Stuck in the zone still. Nice centering pass. Didn't connect by KV. Into the corner now. Another centering pass. North Stars really playing with fire here. Michaela gets there. Overskates it. Tied up. Another centering pass. Gemma needs to get it out. Can't. Now Mallory picks it up. Going to skate up. And she drives up. She's all by herself, though. She gets hacked at. And she needs to change. That was a big effort by her. She had 3 people playing defense on her. Now to Stella. Stella tries to come up. Intercepted by KV. Sent back into the defensive zone. Michaela comes over to help. On her forehand. Blocked in and kept in by KV. Goes in behind the goal line. Centering pass. Another loose. It's in the feet. Back to the right D. Shot. Misses wide side by 2 feet. Jocelyn's in there now. Sends it right back to the left D for KV. Sent back in deep again. Now to Stella. Tries to get up to Jocelyn. Bangs off of Jocelyn's stick. Kept in at the blue line. Sent back in deep again. Now to, I couldn't tell if that was Stella or Cora. Now the North Stars really struggling to connect some passes to get it out of the zone. Kept in by the right D again. Another loose deflecting pass into the far side wall. Kai's there battling. Cora comes over to battle. Nice pass to the left. Shot. Kicked. Free. Loose. Shot. Another loose. Oh, my. Camille makes a couple of great saves in there. Really tough shift for the North Stars. 10:50 to go in the third. Scored 2-0. Camille makes the save. Great job by Camille. So they'll take a defensive zone draw now. Mallory comes back in, Braley in, Reagan in. And far side dot defensive zone. Puck comes to center slot. Backhand, loose. Deflects off the skate. Goes in behind the net. Center. Stolen by Emsley. Off the wall. Kept in by the left D for KV. Stop and move. Swing and a miss. Now to Braley. Now another centering. Now it's a 2-on-1. Camille makes a save. Reagan is going to get it, bring it up the ice. Max it. Mallory gets her sensitive. It's onside. She needs to change. She's coming off. Braley needs to attack it. Reagan needs to attack it. No one's attacking it. Kensington Valley brings it up. Right winger. Drives up the wall. Poked at. Behind the net now. Over the far side wall again. Braley is going to swing and miss. Back in deep again. Back to Avery. Around the wall. Hunter can't get to it. Now to Cora, she'll dump it out of the zone. Nice short dump. Braley's going to come off now. Hunter with the pressure, deflects. Gemma backhand blind pass right to the KV player. KV with the drive. Saved by Camille. Pressure by Emily. Centering pass. Goes through the slot. Kept back in. Avery. Now Cora smacks off all kinds of weird stuff. Now to Emsley under pressure off the wall. Now to Gemma. Can't get it out quick enough. All right, good job by Camille. Makes another save. 8:51 to go in the third. Score 2-0. Camille playing great today. North Star's lucky that the score differential isn't more. Mallory sends it to the far side wall. Kai's out there now. Jocelyn's out there now. Puck takes a funny bounce. Sent right back to the left D, who dumps it in. Down the wall. Now to Stella. Into the far side corner. Kai is there. Nice pass back to the right D. D pass. Jocelyn almost got there. They need to talk. They didn't talk, so back still deep in the zone. Mallory goes down. Centering pass to Flex. Back in behind the net. Now to Stella on her forehand. Pass up the wall. Now to Jocelyn. Smacks it off the wall. Gets out of the zone. Mallory's got to change. Cora back in. 8:09 to go. Kai is there with the pressure. Good pressure by Kai. Pass up. That might be icing. It should be. And it is. So 7:52 to go. This is a nonstop clock. Third period. They're apparently the clock. Oh, they did stop it. 2-0. Kensington Valley. So we'll take an offensive zone draw on the far side dot. Cora's out there with Braley and Reagan. Loose in the middle. Kensington Valley wins the draw. Loose in the middle. Pass over from the center to the left wing. And Reagan goes down. And brought into the zone. Poked at by Michaela. And Kensington Valley, it's in the corner. Centering pass right through the slot. Michaela had a stick tied up. Now to Reagan. And she pops it out of the zone. Needs to attack the puck. And swinging and a miss by Cora. Kensington Valley is going to bring it in. Pass to the right wing. Doesn't get anything on it. Goes in behind the goal line. Stella sends it around over to Reagan. Reagan tries to pick it up, and it will be kept into the zone at the blue line. Sent to the far side wall. Good hustle by Kensington Valley. And Cora is there. Cross-eyed pass. Almost intercepted. That was a dangerous pass in the zone. Poked away by Michaela. That was a good defensive play. Cora gets it out of the zone. Back to the left D. That'll be offside call. 6:46 to go in the third period. She saw an open player in the wide side. Tried to get it to her, but Mallory comes in now. Gemma and Hunter. Emsley now it's a 3-on-2. Puck goes in, centering pass. Good defense by Emsley. Mallory's out there. Another centering pass deflected by Hunter. And puck will trickle off of Gemma's stick and sent back in. Up to Avery. And it comes out of the zone. Let's see if Mallory can chase it down. She goes hard. She's going to try to see if she can get something to it. Oh, and she goes down. Hunter's there. Centering pass to Gemma. Misses short side on a little one-time redirect. I think that hurt Mallory. She kind of stung a little bit on that. She's okay, though. Back up. Oh, pass. Nice connecting pass by KV. Driving into the center slot. Sends it wide. Backhand pass to nobody from KV. Gemma needs to attack the puck. Pass right. Oh, my goodness. Camille made another fantastic save. Now loose. Mallory's there. And it will just pop out of the zone. Hunter's changing. Mallory changing. Now a big collision by Jocelyn. The referees haven't called anything all game. Why start now? 5:25 to go. Puck in the defensive zone. Picked up by Emsley. She's going to come around the net. Off the board. Tries to get to the wing. No winger there. Right to the D. Bounces off the stick. Kylie's going to get there. She's going to drive up the ice. She's on her backhand. Good back check by the Kensington Valley Eagles. Swung at by Jocelyn. Back to Emsley at the red line. Sends it into the zone. That's a good dump in deep. North Star's got to attack it though. Good, they do. Now to Cora gets it to Kai. Kai just the trickler and gets on net. Goalie has to make a save. 4:48 to go in the third period. North Star's down 2-0. We get a line change. Rayleigh and Reagan back in. Mallory in to take the draw. The offensive zone near side dot. Mallory wins it back. They need to talk. Kept in. Good job by Michaela. And Michaela in on defense. Comes to the zone. All the North Stars really struggling with their backhands. Centering pass stolen by Stella. Good steal. She was in the passing lane. Drives up the wall. Go back. Still working at it. Centering pass. Nobody there. Always got to make a play. Into the corner. Mallory comes over. That's a blue line. Battle. Michaela's there battling. KV comes away with it. Nice cross-ice pass up to KV. Makes the move. Gets around Stella. Shot. Another save by Camille. She doesn't know where it's at. She's lost track of it. It's in her pads. Great job by Camille. Absolutely outstanding. She still can't find it. 3:58 to go. Jocelyn come over to help to find it. There's the puck. Great job by Camille. Outstanding goalie work today. Just under 4 minutes to go in the third period. We'll get a line change. Jocelyn's going to play some center now. And we get a line change. Hunter comes in. Gemma comes in. Jocelyn's going to take a couple shifts at center. Far side dot, defensive zone. Wins it over to Gemma. Shot. Turns it right over to the defense. And Jocelyn picks it up. Now goes in behind the net. Brings it up the wall. Tries to get it up to Gemma. Now to Emsley. KV sends it back in deep. The D are going to make a change. Up the wall from Avery. No winger there. Now to Hunter. Jocelyn. Still in the zone. KV not spaced out very good. They were all bunched on the near side wall. Avery. Not a very strong pass over the winger. Jocelyn sends it behind the board up to Hunter. She overskates it. Back in behind the net. Down to Avery. Stop, change the direction. Stolen by KV. And pass right through the slot back to the left D for KV. Up the wall. Back in behind the goal again. 2:55 to go. Emsley hustles. Pass right through the slot. Bangs off the skate now to Gemma. On her backhand circle. Changes direction. Good effort. Can't do anything with it. Deflects off of Avery's pants. Sent back in deep. We're going behind the net. Emsley's there. On her forehand. She's going to drive it up. She's got to get it out. She gets tangled with Gemma. Comes out of the zone, though. Picked up by Jocelyn. Now picked up by Hunter. Into the zone. Defenseman right D is going to carry it up through the neutral zone. Tries to make a centering pass. Hunter's battling. Now Mallory comes in. She smacks it in. She's going to chase after it. The other wingers need to go help her. Send around the wall. Kai's going to try to get there. She gets there. Cora comes in. Comes out of the zone. Back to Stella. North Stars need to clear. It's on. Side shot. High shot over the net from Cora. Kai back to Michaela, who drove it into the slot and cleared now back to Stella. Off the wall. That's the most pressure right now that they've had. Mallory's going to make a change. Cora's still in there, right wing. Kai at left. They need to attack the puck. Kai does. Off the wall, though, past Kai. Off the wall, driving it in. Good speedy player comes up the wall. On her backhand shot. Oh, another unbelievable, excellent save by Camille. 1:18 to go in the third. What a whale of a game by Camille. 1:18 to go in the game. 2-0. Jocelyn will take the draw defensive zone with Reagan and Braley in. And Stella comes in right to the slot shot. Camille, another save. Coach Jowison's instructions to Reagan, telling her she needs to attack the puck when they win the draw. She caught up in the feet in the center. KV centering pass shot. Another save by Camille. Back to Reagan. Reagan, puck goes in behind the net. 1:05 to go. Stella sends it around the board to Braley. KV comes away with it. Centering pass. Reagan clears it. Good effort by Reagan. Now back in deep into the corner for, yeah, the cross ice pass here. Now to Michaela looks, couldn't connect. KV steals it now at the red line, sends it back in deep. 35 seconds to go in the game. Back to Michaela. She's in behind the net. She's on her backhand. Oh, swings and misses on her backhand. Drive to the slot. Good defense. Shot. Bounce off the back wall. Stella gets there and hustles. 20 seconds. Hard off the wall. Still in the zone. Jocelyn will clear it. And that will be, they're going to call an offside there. 10 seconds to go. I'm not sure that was offsides. Especially as reluctant as the referees have been to blow the whistles. So they'll take the draw with 10.6 seconds to go. Jocelyn will take the draw with Reagan and Braley. And it heads right back into the defensive zone to Emsley on her backhand. Right to the KV player. Stolen back by Emsley. 2 seconds. So drive it up. And she's got the red line and the horn will go. So that'll be a 2-0 loss for the North Stars. I would say by far play of the game is Camille. No question about that. Kept that game as close as it was. North Stars will play next game. They'll play December 6th, December 7th. Huntington Center on December 6th. And so we hope everyone has a good Thanksgiving.